visuals in, or welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Pokemon Thursday, the day of the week we talk about all the shenanigans that Dennis the Menace got up to with his lovely dog Nasha. What shenanigans did they get up to? Messing with the principal, doing shit at home, slingshot stuff. Lots of naughty shit. Nearly psych, pranked, Ashton Kutcher, come on in, tell them they got punked. We're here to talk about Pokemon. But we're here to carry on our ridiculous long amount of lists and stuff of Pokemon. But this time, we're going to talk about the Pokemon evolutions that made me go, what the fuck happened to you? What the fuck is going on down here? Why have you gone from this to this? We're going to talk about all the evolutions that I think are a bit fucked up and a bit weird and a bit... Okay, I mean, I might understand the method, I might understand the mythology, I might understand the creative decision, but I still look at you and then turn it to you and go, the fuck? These visuals in the comments below. Let me know what evolutions you looked at and you sat there and went, the fuck? I want to know which ones you think in the comments below. And I'm sorry if any of your favourite Pokemon or favourite evolution stuff are on this list. I'm not here to take the piss. It's just my and my what the fucks. But more importantly, visuals, I want to hear what you've got to say. You're all smarter than me. You're all better than me. And you all let me know the crack in the comments way more intelligently and more articulate than me. So I want to hear the comments. But visuals, here we go. Here is the 10 Pokemon evolutions with one slight cheat, which we'll get to, that made me go, the fuck? This off, it's kind of a weird little loophole thing. I'm going to stick with it though, but it's the Galar fossils, right? I know they're not technically evolutions and stuff, and I know they're not, you know, they're not all related and stuff. And I also do on the upside, I understand and I actually appreciate what they were going for here in terms of this fossil fusion, making a bit of this fossil and this fossil to make this and whatnot. And I have fallen a bit more with Activish because of, you know, Ash and all that. But I looked at these and I did go, the fuck is going on here? Every single one of the Galar fossils, like, unlike other fossils where, you know, we did evolve, we Tyrant into, Tyranitar, into, Big T-Rex, fucking can't remember names now. All it made sense, amazing. Kabuto, Kabutops, Ammonite, all that carry on. Absolutely beautiful. But we get to these fossils that have kind of somewhat technically not evolved, but come from, their respective fossils. And then we look at them and we go, the fuck are you? What the fuck are you? This is disgusting. This is horrible. And the concept arts and stuff, the original ideas, what some fans as well, they've come up with, of what they should have looked like and stuff, are actually quite good. But so to have this mix mash, even though I appreciate the idea and them trying something new, it didn't land for me. I looked at all the Galar fossils and literally thought, the fuck? This one I might be a little bit harsh with, but I'm going to be brutally honest. When I first saw it, I did think, what the fuck is going on? But it's Chespin into Quilladin. I don't mind Chestnut. Chestnut, it didn't make me go, what the fuck? But when I got Chespin and we first evolved it and I first saw it and I saw this over-the-top Pinocchio pointy nose, fucking little round thing, I thought, what the fuck? You are the most ugliest thing ever. But when you look at it really, strip it back, it literally is just Chespin inside of armor with a more pointy nose. Like I said, I get it, and it does kind of fit the theme, but I just thought it went from quite cute and adorable and to really round, what the fuck is happening, hedgehoggy looking, very smooth, roundy thing. It did make me say, what the fuck is going on here? I don't think, apart from the Froakie line, I don't think the Kalos starters absolutely nail it anyway. I'd like Chestnut, and I like the whole Froakie line. Fennekin line's very up and down, but at least with the Fennekin line, I saw the evolution, and okay, like I said, I get the evolution behind it all. I just think we went from really cute to very drastic in what the fuck, over the top, larger than life, what is going on, you are an ugly little bastard sort of Pokemon. But I will admit that he's low down on the list because I have fallen a bit more in love with Quilladin. He doesn't offend my eyes as much anymore, but it still made me say, what the fuck? Binacle into Barbaracle. This one is probably my fault. When I looked at Binacle, I shouldn't have expected much. I looked at Binacle and thought, okay, couple of hands sticking out of a rock. Right, no worries, where are we going to go with this? I see my first ever then Bionicle. We'll call him a Bionicle, Barbaracle. And I looked at him and I thought, you are so disgusting on so many different levels. And again, it perfectly fits the first stage, basic stage into this stage. It all makes sense, and that's why I'm saying it's probably my fault for thinking it's not going to go much different from this. But it's the fact with the extra hands, the weird eye shenanigans, what the fuck's going on? Hands here, hands here, hands here, a hand for a head. It just literally made me say, what the fuck is happening with you, pal? Your whole entire evolutionary line, even though it's only you in your next stage, are all absolutely disgusting and fucked. I looked at it. It makes sense. It shouldn't have shocked me, but it did, because I don't know what I was expecting. I should have been expecting this. I think I was expecting something else when I first saw it, but I saw it. I laid eyes upon it and just thought, you are not for me. You get a massive defuck. But it's, again, low down on the list because this one is definitely on me. Into Swanna. Now, what's the whole story about, the ugly duckling and whatnot? And as well, I will admit, this tricked me for a bit. For a while, even though I was an adult still at the time, I thought ducks turned into swans because of this. The fuck. But anyway, Ducklet, cute, little, awesome, amazing. Okay, Ducklet, wicked. And then we go into Swanna. And Swanna is so basic and boring and amazing. It's not like what the fuck's happened here? It was like you've kind of lost a bit of your personality and your character. And you've gone from a cute, fun, little, loving Ducklet to just really long neck with weird things that I always think's like a seashell bra. It's not. It's like feather and whatever, but it looks like a bra. I don't know. I've never enjoyed Swanna. I always thought when Ducklet come out, I thought, okay, it's all right and whatnot. I don't mind it. You're cute. And then you evolve and it's just really long neck swan. I know swans have really long necks anyway, but it just didn't do it for us. And it's a double fuck. 6, it's Seedot, Nuzleaf, and Shrifty. Seedot into Nuzleaf, I can absolutely get away with, absolutely fine. But it's when we go to Shrifty, I am not a fan of this Pokemon whatsoever. It's disgusting in every single way. I didn't mind the whole seed element we were going down, and you could, there probably is a logical explanation as to why it takes that route, not a problem. But it's the weird-ass feet that are on that thingy, and it's just like a line there. The feet freak me out. The hands are absolutely, the arm bits are disgusting. The whole head thing, everything about it's just absolutely vile. And I remember first getting the Hoenn games, Ruby and Sapphire and whatnot, and being like, I wouldn't mind a little Nuzleaf in my couple of playthroughs later, because I always started with Trico, and I thought, I don't need a grass type, but, next couple of playthroughs, when we maybe choose Mudkip or whatever. And then as I'm going through the games, and I saw people with Seedots and Nuzleafs, and then when I finally saw my first Shrifty, I'm like, oh, you're fucking horrible, aren't you? You've gone from a little apicorn, whatever the fuck they're called, to a little fighting, grassy, Nuzleaf kind of guy, to absolute horror and nightmare and carnage with wooden tree and big mouth and weird feet shit shenanigans. I did not like the complete and utter turn they took with Nuzleaf into Shrifty. But hey up, it's on the list. This one, I'm trying to be so unbiased. I hate anything to do with Snivy, but I'm trying not to be like, number one, because I hate you, but it's the entire Snivy line into Servine into Superior. When I saw Snivy, I didn't think we'll be ending with a snake. Again, this could be on me. This could be me looking at it being like, oh, Dan, how could you not tell it's going to eventually be a snake? Seeing it from its little legs and whatnot into just this absolutely up its own ass snake. I just think the whole line went completely downhill. I can tolerate Snivy at best. I can be like, okay, I can tolerate you. But then we evolve and I go, oh, you look up your own ass and you just look shit. The process isn't miles away from each other. You can see how you get from Snivy to Superior. I just didn't like the creative choices that they took to get there. I don't like this big snake with its collary bits and all like, man, look at me, I'm a big grassy snake. Oh, fuck off, jog on your bell end. I didn't like any way we took this route, and I didn't want to put it one because I don't like the Snivy line. I thought we'll be fair, the artistic decision and the creative decision is all there. It makes sense. I just, walk around chilling on your legs, being a little Snivy bastard, and then no legs, I'm a snake, I'm cocky, up my own ass, little prick. Didn't like it. Pidove, Tranquil, and Unpheasant, and I think I'm going to be sexist here, but it's more the female Unpheasant. I think Pidove, okay, Tranquil, not too bad. I don't like the weird necky bits and all that. I don't like all of that. And then we go to Unpheasant, and yes, okay, you might look like a pheasant, the male one with its pink bits or whatever fun colour it is, red and all that's fine. But then the Tranquil one just looks absolutely boring and absolutely just pointless. It looks like when you evolve the female one, just keep a Tranquil. Tranquil has a little bit more going on with its colour scheme and all that. It looks a bit more appealing than Unpheasant does. But yeah, as a regional bird, as, you know, a Pokemon that you're going to interact with quite a lot, you know, a lot of people would have it on the team. A lot of people have the regional birds on their teams and stuff. I usually do. And I just saw this and I hated every avenue. Pidove didn't start off on a massive note. It was fine. Then we evolved to Tranquil. It was okay. And then we evolve again. I just think, what the fuck is going on? You are the worst regional birds I have ever seen. And sorry for being a man and being a sexism, but it's the female one as well. That's double extra, just boring and awful. Quaxley, Quackerville, and Quackadoodle-Dacky. Quackerville. Quaxley, Quaxwell, and Quackerville. Alright, again, I've said this a lot on the channel. I'm sorry for repeating myself. I don't hate Quaxley. Quaxley is okay. Quackerville, I don't like the big, massive head thing that's going on. And then we go to Quackerville, whatever. No, I don't like going from Quaxley into you. I don't like anything about you. I don't like the way you stand. I don't like the way you use your moves. I don't like the way your feather shit comes out the back. I don't like anything about it. This isn't just a moment where I saw the full evolution and went, the fuck. I went, fuck off, go away. I really despise you. It might be my least favourite, even more than the Snivy line now. I just don't like this entire line. I don't think... The theme's there, and it kind of, I guess, does fit into the whole Paldea region stuff, and, you know, there might be some elements, you know, the water fighting's quite cool. There are people out there that do enjoy it, and if it is your favourite starter, or you really like the whole Quaxley line, then I apologise for attacking it. But I just saw the way that we took, because, I mean... I don't think the Paldean starters knocked it out of the park anyway. Yes, they started off with Fuecoco, who was phenomenal, but even when he gets to Skelleridge, it's not amazing for me. It's good. Meowscarada isn't anything to boast about for me either. But when we get to the Quaxley line, I just think we took all these turns that just went from ugly to, oh my god, what the fuck is going on? No, thank you. We've got Corsola into Cursola. Now, I actually don't hate the design of Cursola, or Cursola, however you want to pronounce it. But it was what we did to poor Corsola. We went from lovely Corsola, who's already getting ripped apart in the Alola region by Toxapex and all that. But then we bring it over to the Galar region, we evolve it, and it's just resembling the fact that the barrier reef and whatnot is dying and shit. And it just made me feel very depressed and very hollow. And every time I look at a Corsola, I see it in there, all of its crustacean bits, just thinking, help me, I want help. We went from, oh, lovely Corsola, look at you, all adorable too. That's just hell incarnate, isn't it? That you'll see that in the corners of hell. I'll see many people in hell, and I'll also see Corsola just chilling in the corner. Just, help me, I'm dying and drying. It just gives me the ick. I know that's a horrible term to chuck around. It's a very modern day, you give me the ick thing to chuck around. I don't like it, and I want nothing to do with it. Even though I don't hate the design, but I still hate it. Boyos that I've not been shy of mentioning and critiquing before, but it's Timber, it's Girder, and it's Conkeldurr. We start off with Timber, we get the little bits of veins, we get the log and whatnot, we go, okay, gonna have a bit of a fun time here, this might turn out okay. Then we get into Conkeldurr, then we get into Girder, and I see the veins, and I see the Lisa Simpson hair, and I see the big clown nose, and I just think, what the fuck has happened to you? What's happened to this poor little Timber that's doing its thing and it's whatever, but it's bits of wood and that. And then we get to you, that's an absolute horrible, disgusting mess. At least you probably can't get worse. And then we get to Conkeldurr and we see him with his little goatee bit, his even bigger clown nose, his head bit, the veins. It's all kinds of disgusting. It's all kinds of gross and horrible and minging and just please stay out of my life forever. It's an evolutionary line that didn't start off amazing, but you know, could have potential to change, but just went, okay, down one step. You're really ugly and scary. You know, if you ever get a clown horror film, just get Girder in there. Not a problem, just send Girder in. And only we evolve again, we just completely fall flat. And I just think, what the fuck has happened? Every step along your way is, duh fuck. Yeah, sorry Timber, and sorry for your line. No, the biggest duh fucks in evolution. We have visuals, that was my worst, well, my most the Pokemon that made me say "da fuck" the most when they evolved. Once again, sorry if I've offended any of your favourite Pokemon on this list. You'll have to let me know in the comments below. And like I said, I can't wait to see the comments of who you think to submit Mingin in. And like I said, I'm sorry for repeating myself. Most of these evolutions all make sense, and there's a creative choice and there's a creative process, and you know, people have put some effort into it and whatnot. But I just don't think the final product, for me anyway, personally, paid off. But I want to know what did or didn't pay off for you in the comments below. That is this week's edition of the Visual Guyz Pokemon Thursday. If you did enjoy, please, Wabuski and Shanuski, let me know in the comments below. Anybody or anything or whatever you want to let me know about Pokemon. What list should we do next? What list should we do coming up in the coming weeks and months and stuff? But yes, please let me know what you think in the comments below. But Visuals, thank you so much for watching. You guys are literally the fucking best. We'll always keep being you and keep on keeping on.